What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another new Netflix review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new animated movie released on Netflix this week, and that is Over the Moon, starring the voice talents of Jong Cho, Philippa Soo, and Ken Jeong. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. In this animated musical, after the death of a family member, a young girl builds a rocket ship and flies out into space, hoping to meet a mythical moon goddess. We have a brand new animated movie on Netflix, and it seemed interesting. It's an animated musical. Usually when animated movies are musicals, usually I think of Disney movies, and with this one, it seemed like it was going the Disney route. The direction Netflix has gone with their animated movies have been very hit or miss. Some have been great, okay, or terrible. And with this one, it definitely wasn't terrible. I actually thought this one was pretty sweet, emotional, and fun. It feels like a film that would be released around this time during the revival age of Disney. It feels like it has that Disney flair to it with the story, and I see this as a film the family can watch together and have a great time with. I think the story is what's going to draw people in, especially family members. It's got a really sad story as well as a fun one. It feels like a film we have seen before, but the way they approach it makes it very unique in a lot of ways, and I think the characters are colorful, and the moments that happen are pretty sad and fun mixed at the same time. Our lead protagonist is Fei. We see her grow up as a young girl, have a great relationship with her parents, and then it gets taken away from us in the second act, and she goes out on an adventure on her own, builds a rocket ship, and finds a moon goddess. That seems like a really cool concept, and the character moments in here are pretty fun. We get introduced to new characters in here like Chin, Fei's brother, who was a fun delight, and Chang Yi, voiced by Philippa Soo from Hamilton. Now, I got into Philippa Soo most recently because of my brother in Hamilton, and as Chang Yi, the character, with her backstory, they share similarities, and she was a delightful character in here. The animation is very colorful, beautiful sequences, especially my favorite sequence in an outer space scene with animation. It looks really beautiful, kind of like WALL-E level animation. Just gorgeous stuff in here. The score adds a great delight to the film. I think the score is incredibly underrated. It really flows very well with the story, and once again, just with these moments where characters are experiencing things and that score does play, it adds a nice, beautiful flair to it. It feels a lot like a Disney movie with the storyline. It follows a lot of Disney tropes. You got characters that are trying to discover themselves, trying to solve different missions, and you get the animal side characters like we've seen before. It feels a lot like a Disney film, with the singing as well. I think my biggest issue in here is that the whole storyline and the tone feels like it's trying to go for a Disney animated musical. With the singing, with the characters, with the animal side reliefs as well, it feels a lot like something Disney would do, and it didn't feel original to me. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I wish the film would have took more risks with the storytelling. There's also a lot of character moments that happen that aren't really explored more in depth, especially with the bunny character. There was something cool that happened, and then they show it again, and it's like they didn't really explore that enough. It just focused on other things. Just little small character moments that should have been explored more, I feel like, because they were going in a really cool direction, but then once they explore this subplot, it was pretty confusing. Before we give you guys my final thoughts on the new Netflix film Over the Moon, if this is your first time checking out the channel and you want to see more content like this, hit that like button and consider clicking that subscribe button if you want more reviews like this, whether new or classic. I'm doing a series called the Halloween series where I'm reviewing horror movies each week. Leading up to Halloween, I will be ranking the Evil Dead franchise on Halloween Day, And I do tons of movie content, guys, on a week-to-week basis, and I do it every day pretty much. If you love animated movies, this is definitely a one to check out. It's a great family film. It's emotional. It's funny. It's got all the emotions you would want in a kid's animated film. Props to Netflix for releasing this, especially during times like this. While it may feel really cliche like a Disney musical we've seen before, it's fun. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Over the Moon a B. So that was my review for Over the Moon. Have you guys seen the film yet, and what were your thoughts on it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!